phones or they're using your devices, there's a pretty good chance they have or want that app called Musical.ly.
Check it out. This is what it looks like on the screen. It allows kids, or really anybody, to make their own videos. Melissa Cole's kids give us a demonstration.
You know when that microwave ding, it can only mean.
I mean, they're the funniest things. They really are. But while this app makes dancing and making videos really fun, as a parent, there are some things you should know about it.
Scott Driscoll of Internet Safety Concepts is here to fill us in. Hello, Scott. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.
This app especially seems to be really popular with the young ones.
It is. It's definitely popular. Middle school, elementary schools where they're dabbling in it. It's across the boards on all ages. The minimum age is 13, but we're seeing a lot of younger kids.
What is it, Scott? What is it?
It's where you can make music videos. You can lip sync to your favorite videos. You can do your own videos if you want. It's a very entertaining and popular video, and it's just a way where kids can express some creativity with the music they like. And there's a lot of positives to this one. This one actually has probably more positives than negatives, but there are some concerns.
No, and you actually do say the minimum age is 13 years old. I'll tell you, obviously, I know my daughter loves it, Melissa's kids love it. There are kids on there that are younger than that, but you have some advice if you're going to monitor it.
If they're younger than that, I think the parents need to be involved, because some of the things that we see on Musical.ly isn't age appropriate for kids that are under 13, whether it's the lyrics to the songs, the dance moves that some people are performing, or what the moves our kids are performing.
Yeah.
It is dropping in age. Like I said, it is fun. It's a very great way of showing some creativity.
Yeah, and speaking of the positives, what are some of the positives of this app?
Well, I think the creativity, people can express that. Friends, if you know who you're working with, you can do something called duets, so it's not just something you can do individually. They can work together on a video so they can entertain themselves and have fun with it. It is fun to watch. There's a lot of entertaining. Like we saw, we were laughing hysterically when we watched those videos. They are fun and entertaining. It's just we can't drop our guard and just let it be out there for the whole world to see as well.
And the concerns about safety are?
Well, there's concerns about safety is, I think, for the younger kids, the appropriateness, but also there's some things that we might not know about Musical.ly, that there's safety settings. You can set it for personal things. You can set it so only your friends know about it. My concerns for what is behind us, though. When we make our videos, what are we showing behind us? Are we giving our location? If we're doing it in our front yard, is our street sign behind us?
Right.
If we're in our bedroom, is the uniform that we wear on our football team with the name of our school across it that somebody can see? Little pieces of the puzzle can jeopardize safety.
And the comments also, if you are set to someone can comment on it, the comments might hurt your child.
The comments can certainly be positive, and that's what we hope most of them do, but they can be a negative comment. And if we remember, as younger teenagers, self-esteem is a fragile thing, so one mean comment on this can really have some detrimental effects.
But then at the same time, you know, I'm a firm believer in not everybody wins all the time, but is that okay that they get a negative comment every now and then, or should we be sure?
I think if it's constructive criticism on what they see in the video and stuff, you can certainly learn from constructive criticism, but what we see sometimes is not that. They hide behind a screen, and the comments go to a whole new level.
I know that all too well.
Yep.
So the privacy policy is important because we can, as parents, really restrict this so people who don't know our children can't comment.
Yes, and if you have it set, you have to approve the people that follow you, and that's a great way to do it. The second we download the app, set it to private, we start to get control over it. But there's a big concern I have with this is our GPS works with Musical.ly. And it might not give our exact longitude and latitude, but what it'll do on a video is say this person's in your area.
Oh,
seriously? And I think that's private information we shouldn't be sharing.
Absolutely.
So turn off location services.
Yes. It even says in their privacy policy, they recommend if you don't want to share too much information, turn off the location services. That's part of our settings.
You know, Carrie's kids have this. I'm not familiar with it. Is there a list of songs that these kids can choose from, or they can choose any song?
You can do searches, and there's almost any song that's out there.
Like all the single ladies? My 9-year-old can be doing Beyonce's All the Single Ladies.
Absolutely.
But they do it how they want. Like, they don't see Beyonce's video, although I'll tell you, all 9-year-old girls have seen that video. But so as far as what parents can do, we're going to be able to monitor our children's activity. How do we do that?
Well, one of the things you can do is you can follow your child's account, but I think it's important to sit down with your child. Open up their Musical.ly from their device, see who's following your children, and then who they're following. Make sure it's both ways, but make sure the privacy settings are set. If you go to your child's account, upper right-hand corner, it'll look like a little cog in the wheel. That'll bring you to the privacy settings, and make sure it's set the way your family feels safe about it. And there's a lot of fun that can be done with this app.
I know we found the privacy settings after we spoke to you, and my daughter wanted it, and we did set the private, so people actually, as long as you're private, they can't find them, they can't comment, they can't whatever. It's just like grandma could follow, maybe your brother, your couple of their friends.
You have control over it, and that's what we want to see, because again, this is one of the fun ones. I see a lot of kids when I talk to every day about these safety things. They enjoy this app for the fun aspects of it. We just have to make sure we think about safety while we're doing it.
Well, I know my privacy apps are set to John Denver and the early days of Olivia Newton-John, and those are the only videos that my children would be allowed to play with.
Well, there's a couple.
Who is that? Is that Helena?
No.
No?
These are just
other
random
kids,
kids.
random kids?
And this is another thing. They have what they call top musers. A person who uses Musical.ly is called a muser. And some of their things get such good ratings, they become top. And this is just people we don't know. But because of the settings and the popularity of it, you can watch kids from all around the world that we don't know. And yes, most of them are entertaining and fun.
And how do you talk to your kids? Because if you have kids who love to perform, they say, but Mom, I can't get any likes if you set it private. And that's, I think, a conversation parents are having to have.
Absolutely. And I always say that safety outweighs popularity. Popularity will come, and it'll grow. And as you get older, you start to meet more people that you feel comfortable talking with. We shouldn't be allowing strangers into our world. And
you just say, you know what, kids? I like it, and that's all that matters. Now keep doing it. Thank you. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Right,
for more information, more
sure.
helpful information about internet safety, or you want to talk to Scott about doing a presentation for you, head to his website. It's internetsafetyconcepts.com.